sidetracked.
Oh shit.
This fucking lady. Fucking those Baby Sharks. Like, what the fuck is a Baby Shark song? And then she does it. First of all, it's like the Torrance ass that I don't even know these two ladies because of fucking Jays. And I'm trying to have sex with one of them. And then
You mean you cheating on Dina?
Dina can go fuck herself. So the fucking what was it? Oh, so
I thought you were role playing the teacher lady with Dina. That's what I thought was going on here.
no, Dina's not a teacher at all.
So this is probably
But
far
you
more
could
interesting of
role-play
a story.
that.
we can role play that. Fucking, and the other one was another comedian in the city. She's her friend, and the fucking teacher lady, fucking trying to have sex with the teacher lady's fucking best friend, and fucking what was that? Jay's. And then I yell at her, "You only fucking when you talk to my set because I was trying to have sex with your fucking best friend." And then she goes in a Baby Sharks, which I don't know how that even came about. And then we do the Baby Shark song, and I record her and on my phone and Baby fucking Sharks.
Did you make sure the sound was on this time when you recorded?
It was on. It was loud.
I'm just glad I hit record like 2 minutes ago, because that story, while fascinating, makes me feel like my brains are complete shit right now.
Oh, I'm awake now.
I was there and that didn't make sense.
All right, it is Sunday, December 2nd, 2018.
Welcome to Knubsie's life.
This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I am your host, the King of Village, Bulldog Malenko, along with Tucker Harvey,
What up?
Knubsie Slow,
It's your boy. Bye.
and joining us today, one of Knubsie's fellow comedians, Mr. Josh McNinch. How's it going, man?
I'm here.
He's just high as hell.
Yeah. No, I
So-
just got off work. I had to wake up and go fucking lay brick and set up brick and block for a foundation because I'm a mason.
God damn.
Because, you know, I don't earn any money doing this shit. So I gotta kind of have a day job.
Well, yeah. That's like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't make any money doing this shit.
Yeah.
I have to do work. It sucks.
Yeah,
I mean, Nubsie's got to wax them fucking bowling, like grease the bowling alley.
Yeah, it's tough.
yeah. Like, I'm not originally from around here. I'm
Tucker's
from
got the best job of all of us. He makes shirts.
shirts.
Yeah.
That's definitely a lot better, more comfortable.
Well, sometimes.
Until he gets stressed that he's trying to fucking meet deadlines.
Yeah,
I've been there for that. And I'm like,
when I'm working at 12 or 14 hour days.
I work 12-hour days all the time.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's winter.
And
I
then
had to get a
people at the-
part-time job too.
The people at the bowling alley.
They are
Them
ferocious.
them shoes don't spray themselves out.
They do not.
Oh man.
The fun guy is ridiculous in there.
Oh shit.
Don't eat food off
Who's
the
the
floor.
fun guy?
Nubsy Slow.
I bet there's some of your fun guy in there.
It is.
Oh,
Some of my cheese too.
there's some of that DNA. Nubsie's over there fucking the shoes.
I gotta get it in somehow.
I got a foot fetish.
I do have a foot fetish though.
Man. Well, The Big Lebowski was my favorite movie. I just picture him as the Jesus.
Dick Jesus.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Oh shit.
8-year-olds, dude.
And all of your priests.
Oh, fuck. So, hey, Josh, we gotta ask you. Are you a gamer?
I'm too poor to be a gamer right now.
God damn it.
I mean, I try. I fuck around on some PUBG and Fortnite and Smite, but I haven't got to play Red Dead Redemption 2 yet.
Dude.
I'm very, very depressed about that.
Me and Tucker have been on this Red Dead Online the past few days.
That's awesome.
And it actually, part of it kind of pisses me off. So first of all, right now until 4:50 p.m. today, I am on a suspension.
For what?
Cool. What'd you do?
Because I was
On
just,
Xbox?
yeah, like
How
I
old
can
was it
still
getting cussed out?
I can still play online.
I was
can still
wondering
do
why
it.
the fuck you were only on Netflix in the last
Right.
few hours.
Well, it is like online, and I can do that, but I cannot chat or even send a message to anyone.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happened was I was riding by this train just to see what these dudes were doing, and this dude shot me, and I was like, all right, whatever. Then I respawn, and I'm getting my horse, and so I'm like near the tracks again, and as I'm like trying to go back down the path, asshole shoots me again. All right, Now I'm kind of mad. I'm like, dude, I haven't drawn on you. I didn't try to retaliate. And then this motherfucker shoots me again. And I send him a message through Xbox Live, why you being a cunt? And he just replied with, reported. And I was like, you bitch ass motherfucker.
Go tell your mama said thank you.
Oh, God. First of all, if you're the kind of person that reports shit on social media, or you report shit,
especially when you're being like that inside the game,
right?
Yeah.
And you report
you have it
shit
coming.
on Xbox or anything like. If you report anything like that at all, that's not actually physically harming you, you are weak. You are a weak fucking cunt.
I wish you would have been on like late
Should have ran
Friday.
train on his grandma.
Do what?
We should have been on late Friday because I was doing part of the story shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I was running through a town, and this gang just like blows up out of nowhere and starts shooting at me, kills me, and I'm like, nah, motherfuckers. Come back around, lasso one of them, hog tie him, throw him in the corner, grab the next one, hog tie him, throw him next to him, get the leader, hog tie him, and then throw a Molotov in the middle of all of them. while teabagging next to him.
I did. Like, I was riding by, and normally, if I see...
They didn't retaliate.
Right, if I see... I'm one of those guys, too. If I see anybody, it's depending on the interaction.
I'm
like,
going to give you the benefit
if they're
of the
just
doubt.
riding hard, I'll let them go. But if they slow down when they see me, bitch, my carbine is already up, and I'm going to pop your fucking cherry. Like, bing! There it goes. There goes your head. And I'm going to shoot you. But instead, what I did...
Don't go ninja, nobody.
Don't need ninja. Yeah. So what I did yesterday...
Oops, there goes your arm.
You talking about lassoing people? I lassoed this
It's fun to
dude
drag him behind you, too.
off his horse, and I drug his goddamn body for at least 2 miles.
You know that's one of the challenges.
Yes. Yeah, I already did that in the actual game. Yeah, I lassoed a dude and took off across the country. Yeah, just dragging him forever.
I'm gonna do that,
dude. There was something so sad, and the thing was, like, I was in open world chat, so I could hear this dude going, "Man, how long are you gonna drag me? Really? I can't. The only thing I can do is either try to break free or die. And every time I try to break free, and you like change direction, it takes away the break free that I've built up." And I was like,
shouldn't have told me that, bro.
I was like, are you really like not gonna hold the die button? Like, are you just gonna hang on for this? And he goes, fuck it, I'm bored. I don't really have anything else to do right now. He's like, you can just drag me behind your horse.
Yeah, that dude was stoned. Like, fuck it.
I'm gonna go grab a
That's
sandwich.
like when you play Grand Theft Auto and you're just like following all the lights and shit. And then, you're really high and bored. It's like, fuck it.
you follow the fucking
I did that.
rules of the
Follow all the
road.
rules
I
of the
did that
road
before.
and shit.
Hit a red light and actually stop in Grand Theft Auto and wait.
Yeah. Actually pay the prostitute and not kill her.
No, I never did that.
They always have
funny
big
is
That
ass
bitch is
legs.
always dead.
Have you? Okay, if you do, like, anytime you obey laws, especially if you're online in
Yeah.
GTA and you like stop at traffic lights, like you're waiting
Yeah,
behind
if you're
cars.
online, you're fucked.
No. Sometimes people don't know what to do. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, waiting on this light to change. I've literally said this, and people are like, Are you fucking with me right now?" And I'm like, "Nope." And I'll fucking pop out the window and just sit at the fucking stoplight and wait till that bitch turns
And that's
green.
how
Fuck
real
it.
life works.
That's how it works in New Orleans.
I was minding my business, bitch. What are you
fuck
doing?
that.
That's what's funny about Red Dead Online. You'll go past them like, you better watch yourself. Like, ooh, you just double back. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Now,
Put it in your face.
the thing about Red Dead Online that is so enraging, there needs to be a way to...
Get more money because it's bullshit.
Have you been doing the yellow missions, like the actual missions?
Yeah, but there's only so many of those.
Yeah, oh, is there? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
By the time they've said, by the time you finish story, you've only got like $500 or $600 if you keep all of it. Just doing story. Don't do any side shit if you just do the main
How
story.
the fuck do you make money?
So far, I mean, it's only beta. People are still already bitching. I'm like, it's beta. Chill out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're all gonna start over anyway.
But that's been one of the big things people are bitching about because a fucking rifle costs $700 And the best you could do.
Yeah, I saw the report on
what
Google
the
where it
fuck?
was after the first day of beta, players were already like messaging and emailing Rockstar and saying, "Hey, you need to change the in-game economy now."
That's the biggest broken part right now.
Yeah.
Is the economy.
Yeah, you can't buy
because the
anything.
best money you can get even during a mission is like $4 to $5. That's the best you can get.
No, I made like $130 off doing one of the
Treasure.
one of the yellow missions, like not
A main
not
mission.
the yeah.
I'm talking like
Oh, the strangers,
like
and the,
strangers and the
fuck
shit.
that.
I'm not talking main mission because there's only so many actual story
Right.
missions in online. No, I'm talking regular. Like deliver the wagon or take the
Dude.
bill off the wagon. It's like $4. I'm like, I did all that shit for $4.
I had to deliver the mail.
Like you'll get this GTA Online.
You gotta see the first time me and him delivered mail.
I got hit by a cougar. I fucking pissed
It took us 90 seconds to figure out how to pick up the goddamn bag. Who had the goddamn bag? Both of us can't have the goddamn bag. Oh my god!
And we had the bright ideas like, you stay back and grab the next bag and I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. Doesn't work like that.
You both have to be there for this to happen if you're
Right.
in a posse.
Yeah.
So I had to sprint across the fucking map.
It took there was another 5 minutes for him to catch up with me, and you got a 10-minute timer, so we literally got 3 deliveries done in that 10 minutes. And
Good thing I had the fast horse and fat shit.
Oh
I
my
was like-
god, dude! Finally, I got a Kentucky Saddler. It's a little bit faster, and I've bonded better stamina. But apparently, when you first steal the horse in online, that's the horse that you get.
The scrawny nag.
No. Fuck, the scrawny nag was faster than the horse that I stole.
Oh man.
You're
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Free roam, aren't you, Nubs?
Yeah, I'm in free. Oh, you talking about the first mission? When
Yes.
you get
First
this horse?
mission
When you go steal the horse.
Yeah.
I got the
You
Tennessee
actually-
Walker.
For those out there that
Shit.
haven't done online yet,
It is a walker. That's all it wants to do is walk. I can run for about 50 feet, and then this horse is like, bitch, I'm tired.
when you do the first online mission, make sure you kill everyone, then look at the horses. 'Cause
Right.
That's your fucking horse for the beginning
Yeah,
of that game.
for real.
I got real fucking
And if
lucky.
anybody tries to take, because you got to do it with 3 other people. And if anybody takes the horse that you want, you back out of that mission, and you leave those assholes hanging. And you redo it.
I got real lucky on grabbing mine. It was the fastest one you could get.
Right.
I got a chestnut Arabian right now.
Fuck off. In online?
How
Yeah.
the hell did you have
Go to the stables. And
Nope. He's PlayStation. He's got the Red Arabian at his PS exclusive.
Ho, 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 ho,
Hey,
ho.
hold on. He's ho-ho-hoing. Hey, you want me to break your heart real quick?
Wait, let me tell you this real quick. I died because the cougar pounced on me and I fell off a cliff. Go.
Well,
I can believe that.
that beta's going to reset, and once alpha's ready, and you don't get that horse.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get a white Arabian then.
No,
Good luck.
It'll
Hey,
still be there.
by
It's
the
still
way-
exclusive to 'em.
Get a black Arabian. They should be faster.
Yeah, that's like $1,000. Good luck getting that.
Stop. Stop. Am I the only one that realized what he just
Oh,
did?
no, I
No, I
really
got it.
did.
Oh, God.
I was being real.
Welcome to the Bulldog Unchained podcast.
I'm listening up to know. I'm good.
You gotta be easy because that's when Corey and Torrin are here. This racist podcast.
Let's not take this fucking 18 racing podcast.
That was well played, sir. You gotta get the black Arabian. That's gonna be the fastest.
But I'm being real. That's $1,000 in the game. Good luck affording that thing.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, I got it for free too. It was $0.
Yeah. Here's the thing
Fuck
that
yeah.
pisses me off. Even if you go lasso a wild horse and you break it, when you go into your menu or whatever, it is still listed as a stolen horse, and you cannot take it into the stable.
Welcome to 40 minutes of Bulldog and
Motherfucker,
He's
I
like-
was so...
He's like, fuck this motherfucking horse, and we'd be riding to the next mission, and you see Bulldog just whoop, off the thing. I'll be back. You see a group of horses.
I'm going to get another horse, and I'll make my regular horse follow me, so that when I kick the shit out of this new horse, and run its stamina down, I'll jump back onto my regular horse and try to finish out the rest of the ride.
That slow horse you was talking about?
Yes!
Oh, dude, it's got to be the slowest
awful.
fucking thing in the game.
It is awful. It's called a Tennessee Walker for a
terrible.
reason.
Oh yeah.
I'm literally at a gate on my horse, and I pass him and just
Yes.
keep going.
Yes. And I'm sitting here mashing the goddamn button with what little stamina it has.
You had a fucking trot and you just fucking slamming the button, spamming that X. I mean, whatever the button is to go on
It's
fucking.
A for us.
A, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's some losers.
Dude,
We got beta.
Fuck,
first.
I hate Microsoft too. So
I legitimately have beta rage right now. It's
I can't wait for Alpha to come out though. That's gonna be dope.
well, here's the
definitely need
thing.
to fix
So
the economy.
you know this. GTA Online has a good balance. If you want to buy currency, you can, but there's plenty of shit to do to earn legit money,
Yeah.
like doing those
It's not-
fucking heists and shit.
yeah,
You can earn some, especially if you got a good
You
team
gotta have
of
a good
four.
team.
You got a
fucking
good
bank.
team of four.
oh god, my
Dude,
teams are always terrible.
You,
They're always
if you
kids.
can run that final mission, you can literally, if you know that spot to jump the bikes off down like the mountainside and get down to the fucking river real quick, you can run that whole fucking final mission where you get like $1.2 million or whatever
Yeah.
in like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
That's fast.
Dude, yeah. Like, I had people show me how to do it. At first, I was like, you're full of shit. And they were like, no, dude, for real. You ain't got to get into all this shootout bullshit. Just ride. And I followed them. And they were like, okay, be prepared to drift off right. We're going to hit this ramp. And I was like, no, we ain't. Like, there's no fucking... And they were like, no, for real, just do it. And on the way down, bail off the bike and hit your parachute.
Yeah.
And I was like, the fuck? For real, man, we were doing like Mission Impossible bullshit, and it worked. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. We landed right by the boat, and we're off and gone. And I was like,
Ding, 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 ding.
why did no one show me this like months ago? Like, this is what I was playing this couple years back. I was like, why did no one show me this months ago?
It was even better when you got the money bonus. Like they had the money bonus weekends.
Oh,
Making
yeah.
about $4 million
Well, they
every
still
time you do
do.
that.
They still do that. Like, they still do bonus XP and bonus, like, double money. And, yeah, so as long as they implement that, like, it's fine to still have your microtransactions. There's always going to be your market for
Yeah,
that.
but don't make it to where you have to.
Nope,
fucking do it.
because...
I fucking hate that.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bulldog.
Yeah. My bad.
Last week it was Knubsie. This week it's Bulldog.
Who's gonna be the first to hit the mic?
Oh, dong. Undertaker's dong.
Oh shit.
Don't wait for.
But no, the economy is for sure broken on that game. You don't make shit for money.
Oh god, I got a
Like
bone.
real life, really.
I got a bone to pick with y'all, man. It was on a podcast a few weeks ago. Y'all put an image in my head that I will never fucking,
It was probably
never,
Knubsie.
fucking goddamn Andy on a fucking hoverboard.
That was Tucker.
That was so fucking. Every time I see a fucking hoverboard or Andy, now I think about it, it's terrible. I done told Andy I would Sherpa him up the stairs so he can come in here and fuck y'all up for that, because that was brutal.
Hey, it's called fucking physics,
Surfing on
goddamn.
concrete, Jesus fuck. Legs dragging shit. Oh
I
god.
mean, it's called fucking physics.
Have you seen that fucking YouTube video, like that fat kid on his knees on the fucking hoverboard in the mall, and he's just like on his knees doing it? That's you gotta watch that, because that's
What?
there's just a fat kid on a hoverboard and he's just like guiding it with his knees,
What the
eating
fuck's
ice
wrong with
cream.
the
It's
fat
like some
kid
little
on-
fucking Indian. It's like some little Indian kid. It's just that's what I imagine now, except legs dragging behind. That's fucking terrible.
Oh no, this is bad.
Yeah.
He is moving. Damn.
I know Andy would have a little bit more trouble, but
Andy would definitely have more trouble. That's like your horse.
Dude, that's faster than Bulldog's horse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's way
like,
faster than my horse.
instead of the Tennessee Walker, you'd have the Indiana Slider,
Now I got
Indiana Glider.
I got a Kentucky Saddler
Oh Jesus!
now, and I've bonded with it a little. Like, I think I'm level 2 or 3 bond, so now it's got better stamina. I can actually get somewhere decently now, and it's a little bit faster.
That Ray me getting it. I'm like, God.
Oh, dude, yeah,
I
like,
don't like how fast your shit drains
That's
on the
the-
horse in online either.
oh yeah, and,
Because
well, that's the other thing.
That motherfucker will last forever.
That's the other
Fucking
thing.
Online,
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck about your online microtransactions and how much money you want to make. If I go up to that goddamn lake in the North Mountains and online and I get that fucking white Arabian, I deserve to have it as my fucking horse.
They got a white Arabian in the game though.
That's what I'm. on online, when I ride up into those fucking
You
mountains,
can buy one.
no, you are missing what the fuck I am saying.
Totally.
I'm not going to spend $800 of my in-game money to
was like
buy that
400.
horse. No.
It's only 18 in
And the white Arabian you can't buy. You can only catch. And if I ride up there and I catch that goddamn horse, I deserve to have it as my fucking horse.
I'm sure that'll change though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That
Because
one.
you can't, like, in the online game, you can't remove your saddle from your horse to go, like, put it on. Otherwise, I would have had the fucking situation fixed immediately with that awesome horse that I caught. That
Yeah,
was
because it
fast
hung,
as
it
fuck.
hung around because I was like, is this the one that you were fucking
Yeah,
with?
I
And
broke
was
it.
standing next to
And
it.
like, I tried to ride it in the stable, and it was like, you cannot bring this horse into the stable. And I was like, what the fuck? So then I ride my horse into the stable, and I'm trying to get the saddle off of it, and there's nothing to do. And I come back out of the stable, and that horse is still just chilling there. The one that I
I'm
broke.
standing next to it. I was like, is this the one you were
Yeah,
just
I was like,
riding?
yeah, that's my fucking new horse. So then I just started riding that horse and making my other one follow. So when this horse's stamina ran out, I had the other one ready to go.
I did see a trick from a guy I follow on YouTube that if you get to full sprint and then you do the cinematic camera and still keep holding X or A or whatever it is, that it will do a full sprint to wherever you're going,
Wait, what?
no matter what.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you hit full sprint like on your horse that lasts 30 seconds, as long as you hit the cinematic camera while you're doing that and still hold the button, that it will do a full sprint to wherever you're headed.
Like it'll follow the path on its own?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's kind of sketchy because every once in a while it will meet a wagon.
Or it'll veer off the cliff?
No.
By the way,
it'll follow the path because the
by
cinematic camera is supposed to follow the path.
Yeah.
that goddamn walker horse that I had, how many times did you see me just flip over random shit?
Oh, yeah, the rock.
Oh my god, dude. No, I understand if there's a boulder, a horse will get tripped up. But the smaller rocks and stuff in the game, the horses just jump them, Not this horse. This horse
It's like, no, fuck.
has like tunnel vision, and its vision stops like 3 feet above the ground. And it doesn't see shit down there. And it is like, ah, poof. I got dumped off of that horse so many times. It dumped me down mountains. Like, normally the horses stop if you're approaching the edge of a cliff, right? It's kind of like a built-in safety mechanism in the game.
Sounds like your horse
Not
is
this
special.
horse.
No.
Very special
Tucker
needs.
was following me and saw me literally ride straight the fuck up off the cliff, and that horse did not slow down. The one time the horse didn't slow down,
What if it sped up?
It was committed. It was
I have a
like, fuck this
suicidal
dude.
horse.
It committed a horsey side.
It was
What's
funnier
this
when we
at?
were looking for the wagon. And I was like, hey, dude, there's some horses over here. You're like, where? Your horse just takes off running. And I was like, hey, dude, there's a cliff over here. Whoosh.
There it went.
goes Bulldog.
There it went.
Fuck it.
That game pisses me off so much. Even as much fun as it is, it pisses me off.
Oh yeah.
Dude, y'all get the high roller revolver?
The what?
The high roller revolver?
No, I hadn't done all of it in the game yet. You have to do everything inside the actual game first. I don't remember what it was.
I got the high roller revolver. I just went to the fence and I got it for free.
Yeah, but you had to have finished. There's certain things you had to have finished in the main game
Oh.
to get it. Because I think I can't remember what it was. I looked it up, and I was like 2 things short. All I have to do is go back in the main game and finish it, and I could go get it.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. It was part of like the poker and stuff
Oh, yeah.
in the main game. You had to get so far in like that challenge or whatever.
Oh, I beat it though.
It's fucking cool looking though.
It's fucking dope. It's all it is just fucking decal. It's the Cattleman's better than it,
No,
but the stats wise,
the Cattleman is.
yeah. I compared them
That's
back and
the
forth.
worst.
I know I compared them back and forth.
Dude, I literally just bought my Schofield revolver like last night before I finished,
Yeah, I'm sad that I don't have Ebony and Ivory back yet.
and I just started riding around looking for motherfuckers, and let me tell you, that Schofield smokes people with 2 shots.
You know what?
Whereas the
pisses me off?
cattlemen, you can hit them with 6, and while you're reloading, they headshot you.
No.
The people
hate
that
headshots.
have the double pump already, that just run up on you on a horse
How
and
the
just take you
fuck
the
did
fuck
they
out.
get that? Because that gun's
It was free for Legendary. The ones that got the beta first, it was
Yeah.
free to them.
Damn, son. I knew I should have got the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, that's you got the double pump, the Red Arabian, a couple outfits, and something else, or a picnic table for your camp. One guy was like, "Why do I need a fucking picnic table?"
I got a picnic table in my camp. That's dope. I can't fucking sleep in the game.
No,
Can y'all-
you can only rest. You
The-
can't sleep.
The fuck is that shit?
I don't know. It's fucking stupid though.
God damn. I was trying to sleep. I was walking around my bed like for like 25 minutes. Like, why want to give me the option to sleep?
Why were you committed to it for 25 minutes?
Because I wanted to go take a nap. And my red eye was low. It was red. My fucking and the other shit was red too.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is go sit or rest next to your campfire and then just wait.
That's dumb.
And you can when you upgrade the camp,
Dumb.
that it refills faster. I don't understand why the fuck it did that. You can't just sleep
Yeah.
for. Well, it's probably because you're in a lobby online, and when you sleep, it takes you out and back.
Let me just tell you, if I ever stumble upon someone's camp and they don't have their white flag raised, and I see them sleeping, guess whose throat's getting slit?
I don't even know how to drop my white flag, so I'm good.
You just walk up to it.
I'm not gonna drop the
Or,
white
well, I
flag.
mean, it's in the menu when you set up your camp. You can be like white flag raised or lowered. You can.
Have you
select
figured
it.
out that you can walk different?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
you
that.
can change your gait. When you,
I got a gunslinger
there's
walk.
like, oh, dude,
I figured you'd have the flamboyant.
I didn't know.
yeah,
It's like a swing out.
it's electric.
My electric.
Yes, exactly. It looks like this motherfucker straight up trying to do the electric slide as he's moseying on down the road.
I didn't even see it yet. I just fucking picked it and went away. I was like, all right, whatever. Fucking dope. So I just run everywhere anyways.
I'm also mad that I don't have enough money to like get better clothes.
I'm pissed about that.
Fuck. My guy looks okay. Knubsie, you will get this reference. This is why I'm so pissed that you don't have Xbox and you can't play with me and Tucker.
I'm gonna get an S-Box by the end of the year, or like
Dude.
Texas.
Yes, you have to get an Xbox One and Red Dead so we can all fucking Bulldog Unchained the Old West. But when you see
What did we name our posse? I don't remember.
the Hellbillies,
Yeah, that was it.
yeah,
Nice.
Because what did you name your guy?
His name is Murphy Haslow.
Mine's Killer Jeb.
I just called my king of villains.
He's gay. He's like, I'm gonna use my
Dude,
name.
okay, you're gonna get this reference though. My guy looks like Luke Harper if Luke Harper had Down syndrome.
Oh man.
It is so fucked.
How?
Like, I'm serious. If you see it, you're gonna be like, if you could join in the game, you would see my character and immediately go, "Oh my god, you do look like Luke Harper with Down syndrome."
Mine, whenever I first started, was like Lou Diamond Phillips. I'm like, nah, we can't have that shit.
We got this one dude that we play with too. His gamer tag is Sasuke, like Sasuke, but Sasuke like 665 or something like that. His dude legit looks like he walked out of Enter the 36 Chambers, like it is straight up a Wu-Tang Clan movie. And he looks like the old Chinese, like dude, like bald on top, has all the long hair around the side, has the Fu Manchu mustache. I mean, he straight up looks like Lo Pan with black hair from like Big Trouble in Little China.
That's what I was thinking about. I was like, what is that?
Yes.
I've seen that somewhere.
He looks like that. It's fucking ridiculous.
I was gonna try to make a Mongoloid.
Yes.
Whenever I first started, I was gonna try, but I was like, headshots would be too easy on that.
Hey, you guys.
You gotta keep the head
Baby
little
roof.
so you don't get headshots so easy.
That's probably a good idea.
What, you guys didn't think about that?
No.
I had a little head anyway.
Oh fuck! I made that.
I'm
thing
going
as
to make
small
my
as
dude
possible.
look like Beetlejuice when he's sitting.
You know you can't change it.
What? Oh, yeah, I know.
Once you got a head, you got a head.
Yeah, once you've done the character,
You can delete
oh, yeah,
that
you can
and start
delete the
over
file.
and create a new character.
Yeah, but then you gotta go through an hour of shit again.
Yep.
When alpha starts, when's that? Like the end of the year? Okay, everybody
we
just go
don't know
back.
yet.
I'm guessing the first of the year.
Yeah, I would think they've got like
Give it 2 months to really fuck
get
around and-
get bugs out, get things fixed, also implement things that people want. Like that, I mean, of course people are complaining about things, But that's what
But they're
beta's
supposed
for.
to. That's fucking beta.
That's what beta's for, and that's how developers get
There's
a gauge.
There's seriously people like, this game's fucking bullshit. There's not enough to do. I'm like, the beta. Did you not fucking read what you're doing?
Right.
GTA
The
Online
one thing that I hope that they implement is, okay, if you're just riding around in free roam, just fucking around, and you want to be susceptible, or like to other players, cool. But if you're in the middle of a mission, like, okay, or have the two different kinds of servers where it's like PvP and PvE. Like, PvE is constant. Like, you are under threat all the time from everyone else on that map.
Oh yeah,
Like, they can come get you no matter what. Or PvP, you can choose to engage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
kind of like the passive mode on GTA.
Right, exactly.
Online
Where
shit.
you, like, well, in GTA, you can create your own goddamn server and just run around online by yourself and invite your friends only.
That was
That's
fun.
fun. I like that.
Get missions knocked out.
There are
Yeah,
going
fuck
to
yeah.
be, like, honestly, I think that needs to be an option. Like, individual
I think it
free
will
roam
be.
game. Yeah. Individual free roam game. Or, if you want to do it, you can switch to the, like, posse up and go in, fucking get your posse together and go hunt down other motherfuckers
it
and try to
annoys
fuck
the-
their shit up.
It annoyed the fuck out of me when I'm just trying to run to a fucking mission. I'm like, come the fuck on. And someone will shoot me. I'm
Some
like,
smoke
what the
you.
fuck?
And then,
you motherfucker.
and then they wait for you to respawn and they see where your dot appears on the map and then they chase you right to that point and shoot you again.
And why they didn't take the dots off? Like, just guess where we're at. That'd be dope.
Or make it to where you are invisible or invulnerable for the next 30 seconds, we'll say. Like, when you respawn, you got 30 seconds to get the fuck out of Dodge if you don't want to get shot again.
Yeah. Put bounties on. I want bounties on me.
Oh, that's easy.
I want to rob a lot of people.
Did you say you want bounties on you?
Yeah.
Dude, ride into Armadillo, position yourself on top of one of those buildings and start executing every motherfucker. Me and Tucker, that was us, right? Me, you, Sasuke, and that Mick dude that was playing.
You did
Was that before you got on? Okay.
Because whenever I got on, you were almost ready to get off, and they were being weird as shit, and I backed out.
So there were 4 of us in a posse. It was just random dudes that I encountered, but we formed a posse. We went to Armadillo and just started murdering everyone. And here come all the lawmen riding in. Here come the marshals. And we're just executing everyone. And eventually what it turned into was 2 of us were on rooftops executing everyone coming from all angles. The other 2 are going and grabbing the bodies and stacking them in a pile in the middle of the road in town. They're like, we're all just yelling stupid shit like, this will serve notice to anybody coming to Armadillo. Stay the fuck out. And then all of a sudden, you know, once that bounty gets up on us, we started seeing dots converge on Armadillo. And once the dots started coming, the other 2 guys jumped up on the roof with us. Dude. We just started blasting motherfuckers off their horses left and right. And finally, everybody just rode the fuck off and left us alone.
Dude, whenever that posse tried to take me out, and never I torched them, I could hear in game chat, and they're like, wow, dude. That's the only thing that dude said. Wow.
How do you have so much of a vendetta?
It's like, you're lucky I don't do this in real life, you motherfucker.
This is what you get for inhibiting my travel. I was minding my own goddamn business.
I guarantee I won't start a fight, but I'm going to finish it.
Oh, you decided to bring the psychopath out of me today.
No, man.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like Tucker can ride through online and just like not, like he can leave people alone. Me, I see 2 dudes riding like NPCs. They're not even people.
Bulldog's the guy that will slow his horse down when you're coming at him.
Kill
Like,
fucking everything. I don't give a fuck if you are riding on the same road as me. You're dead. I'm not even giving you the benefit of the goddamn doubt. If I'm coming to a fork in the road and you're coming the opposite way to that same fork, you had better take the fucking next channel over, bitch, or I'm gonna change your channel for you. Click. Goodbye. Yeah.
No.
Word.
Bulldog's like,
By the
"I'm
way,
fucking blind."
so just to change topic a little bit, George H.W. Bush died.
And
Yeah,
no
I saw
one
that.
fucking cared.
Right?
I fucking
I was
don't
fucking
even give
90.
a shit. He's 94. Who gives a fuck? I mean,
like,
he's
no.
the last few years of his life, he's just been in a wheelchair grabbing asses and shit. Like,
I
that's
wish-
it.
I wish I was
Fuck
nice.
it.
I was like, now they can finally release all the documents on the JFK assassination.
Oh, man, that shit. Oh,
Oh, that shit's already been released.
I still got more to go.
Oh yeah, but the main disclosure has happened. Yes, the CIA did it. Okay, everybody knew that.
they
Conspiracy.
just shocker.
Yeah.
I played JFK Reloaded on PC. You couldn't make those shots. It was a video game about it, man. There's so much fucked up shit online. It's great. Nah,
He
you
was
was
like, I was
in the
trolling.
observatory and everything.
I was trolling
The book depository.
I was
Motherfuckers.
trolling the deep web to
You say
find
something
my
about a
girlfriend's little
suppository?
sister.
Depository.
He said the.
But
he
I like
said
the
the
lines,
observatory.
right?
The book depository.
The destroyer of English
Yes,
language.
that
over
book
there.
suppository.
I said depository. He said observatory.
Yeah.
Observatory.
I fucked up.
Yeah, we like fucking checking motherfuckers out in space.
It was a long shot. They needed a telescope.
Yeah, that was a great fucking scope right there.
Some wanted shit. Dude across the town popping Morgan Freeman in the fucking head from a mile away. So what the fuck? No.
What are you talking about now? Wanted?
Yeah, the movie. Like that big ass shot. Like some long distance shot.
Angelina Jolie got some big lips.
I don't know. I
Them
don't see why.
DSL.
She got a flat butt but some big lips.
That's why I never saw why Brad Pitt left fucking Jennifer Aniston.
I know.
For that. It's like, what the fuck?
Jennifer
Like,
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston and We're the Millers. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Dear
Dude,
God, I give a
Jennifer Aniston, every year that passes, the older she gets,
She just gets
the
hot.
hotter she gets.
So great.
I don't understand.
The difference, though, I'll bet Angelina can fuck.
I don't know, man. She
Why
was
else
like,
would you leave Jennifer Aniston?
I mean, I don't want to fucking really go somewhere where Billy Bob's dicks, man. I'm
Yeah.
good on that. Like,
I would fuck her because of Billy Bob Thornton before I fuck her because of Brad Pitt.
no, that's,
I have a chance.
I'd be like, hold on. She let French fried taters get up in there before.
I guarantee she
You
met
like
her
dags?
brother. You seen her like kissing her brother's lips and shit, like on the fucking red
Yeah,
carpet.
that's
Weird.
Yeah,
you
it
can guarantee
is. That was a little bit too passionate.
You
That was a
Mississippi, they used to that down
Hey,
there.
hey, look, hey.
That's too
I
passionate.
can't even deny it, but
You
you
know what
know,
I'm saying?
It was a little.
fucking Mississippi sucks.
Deliverance.
Oh yeah,
That's Georgia
Yeah.
though.
No, that was
that's
Arkansas.
fucking all the
That was
down
Arkansas?
That was Arkansas.
Oh, Georgia.
That's Alabama.
No,
I hear
that was the Arkansas
banjos.
River.
I don't give a shit if you've been to Alabama.
Oh,
it's
yes.
just- I've been to Poseyville, and it's a little deliverance. It's like whoop.
Poseyville,
Holy
where the men are men and the sheep are nervous.
Oh,
Roll Tide.
man. Oh god.
This cigarette and whiskey ain't gonna affect my baby 20 years later. Roll Tide!
Jesus Christ.
It's my cousin.
Ashley, you're welcome.
Oh.
You know she gotta listen. She's like, fuck you assholes! I love Alabama!
I fucking hate
Roll
Alabama.
fucking Tide!
Fuck Alabama. I will
I
say
heard
that to
the
the day I
same-
die.
The
The whole group.
You know
too,
what I'm talking about,
Alabama.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Ashley? Yeah.
Last night, I was at the races in St. Louis for late models.
I
Those
saw your
fans,
snaps.
a bunch of fucking rednecks, right behind us. They're talking. They come over the PA and they're talking about Georgia was actually beating Alabama last night until like the third quarter.
Was.
Or yeah, it was. You saw that coming. But this lady behind us was like, Alabama can't lose. Georgia Roll Tide. They'll come back. You watch them. You watch. They're the red. They're the Roll Tide. I'm like,
So she's yelling at you.
no. She's just yelling in general because she's checking the score. She's
Well,
not
you're
that-
at a race. You gotta expect rednecks, man. That
That's
comes
what I'm
with the
getting
territory.
at. They're fucking retarded late model fans. But the midget fans are not like that.
That's like yelling at somebody in the car for like cutting you off.
Yeah.
They're not going to hear you.
Oh, you should have heard it. Me and Tyler.
Okay, so hold on. Let's talk about that for just a moment. Because I will lose my fucking mind driving down the road when someone cuts me off.
Oh my god.
And then I get more pissed off at the fact that I realize they can't hear me. They have no idea the level of rage unless they look in their rearview mirror and they can see my face.
All they see is a finger in the front windshield, like and just someone yelling.
It's just a red, glowing red face.
Oh.
You fucking cocksucker!
Let me tell you, I lived all over the country and in some major cities. Fuck Evansville drivers.
It's Indiana in general.
I've never been anywhere else in Indiana. Like lived there besides here. Fuck Evansville drivers. They're the worst. I've lived in
and it
Houston,
gets worse
New Orleans.
as you go to the west side.
Oh fuck!
Like it's just awful.
Oh my god, I fucking hate them, man. It's, if they put one traffic camera up, and they'd be able to pay for all the fucking roads. That's all it would take. That's all it would fucking
Put the
take.
traffic camera at fucking Burkhart and Lloyd.
Yep, I was just gonna say
Over.
Burkhart and Lloyd. Yep. This city will make so much goddamn revenue from those 4
Especially
angled cameras.
right now. You only have to turn it on for 2 months.
Yep.
November,
Yep.
December.
I fucking hate the snow. I'm from down south. Fuck the snow.
I love snow.
Fuck
I don't like
that
snow either.
fucking evil shit. That fucking shit can go to hell. I hate it. Like 2 inches of snow will shut down the whole South. We don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah.
I was like 9 years old the first time I saw it, or like 8 years old. My mom woke me up.
Shut down Evansville.
Fucking my mom brought me out on the back porch at like 2 o'clock in the morning. She's like, look. I was like, who the fuck spilled flour on the back porch? Like, I didn't know what the fuck it was.
3 inches will shut down Terry.
Oh.
Zing! You guys don't get that, but there's a listener who's gonna be like, "You motherfucker!"
Ah.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
I
What's
can
the
help you out with
timestamp?
that.
What's the timestamp? Sweetheart, yeah, it's at like the 41-minute mark. Yeah, that's
I
good.
could help you
Oh,
out with those
shit.
3 inches.
I'm gonna.
I got the 4 inches of fury. That's what I call it. The fofo. Oh, my God.
Dirty Harry.
Yeah, hey.
Around. Think about it.
4 inches. 4 inches girth.
Think about it.
Looks like a Coke can.
Look like a Coke can stuck in a water bottle stuck on the top of somebody's head.
Write that down.
Big around as a coffee cup, won't touch bottom.
Oh.
My ex-girlfriend, like after we broke up and shit, you know, she goes to the Facebook rants and shit, talking about my little dick, but I'm very open about it. I talk about it in my comedy. That way everybody knows about it. They're not fucking surprised. when
Looks
they
like
hear
a
about it.
Sphinx cat with the ears beat off.
Oh hell no, man! It's worse than that. It's fucking, it's terrible. It's being a fat guy with a little dick and ugly and sin, man. It's like legendary mode trying to get pussy. It's fucking terrible.
Think I'm a good looking.
But man, she fucking got on Facebook and started talking about my little dick and shit. And like, before I blocked her, before she blocked me, I was like, look, maybe did you ever consider you have a gaping vagina? I mean, fuck. I'm not saying.
That would have got you blocked right there.
I was like, look, I'm not saying it was big, but I was down
Even
there
a
one
fighter
time.
jet looks small flying through the Grand Canyon. Ho!
I was like, fuck, I heard a motherfucker holler for help in that bitch.
Was her name
I'll send a
Dina?
rescue.
No.
Had to
No.
strap,
Probably
had
was
to
Dina.
strap a 2x4 to my ass to keep
it's
from falling in.
Oh, my ex name was Bambi. I dated a chick with a stripper name. Wasn't even a stripper. None of the fucking benefits.
From here?
Yeah, Evansville. She used to be a man.
Does she have a best friend named Thumper?
No, she has no friends. She's a cunt.
Bulldog knows her. Look at his face.
Trust me. I want to say her name.
Bulldog 100% knows
Hold
her.
on.
Look at his face.
Hold on.
You just said her name.
Yeah, right.
I want to say her
Hey,
last name.
that's a unique name.
Yeah,
45
I know
minutes.
like 3
Grew up in
babies.
Chandler?
Nope.
You lying?
No, she's from fucking God, I don't even remember. It's some
She's not even from here?
The
No,
woods?
it's like it's out like fucking up the road like an hour.
The
I don't
100
know.
acre woods.
Eberfeld.
Yeah, that's it. She's from up that way.
Wait,
The 100 acre woods.
hold on.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Did she die in the first
Hold on,
inning?
time out. That's still Warwick County.
It is her mom.
Did she grow up in Chandler?
I don't know. I
Ah!
think so. Has she ever been a manager
Is-
at Wendy's?
Easy,
that's
easy.
what
It's getting too specific.
Is she-
It's getting way too specific.
Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Hold on.
He's like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Tell about me my little dick.
Fuck that bitch.
It's BJ.
Fuck
It's
that
her
bitch.
initials.
West Side, Bankhead. This is where I'm from.
Fuck that bitch.
Southside hood rat wannabe.
Hold on.
shit.
Hold on. Is
Oh,
she?
Jesus
is
Christ.
she-
Are we playing fucking this?
Like
Is
20
she
quid.
slightly bigger?
Is this that who game?
No, this
Nah.
is the.
No.
Yeah, guess who?
That's who? Yeah.
Does she have a hat on?
Does she wear glasses?
She wearing glasses. She black or white?
She was
Does she
like,
have an offset tan?
All right. All right. That's
Okay, it's not them
fine.
six.
That's right.
It's not those six.
oh shit.
Oh my God.
Blonde hair or brunette?
She's fucking dyed her hair is red.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. This ain't her.
Okay.
I was just like, wow. She didn't strike me that she would be that kind of person.
Wrong Bambi.
Yeah.
It's the one that's still
Which
alive.
I mean, how in the hell
Dad?
living here can it be the wrong Bambi? Like
Yeah,
that's
like I fucking searched her name one time, like Bambi, and there's like 4 of them in Evansville. There's like,
that's fucking weird.
Well, that doesn't.
that's
mean
like, have
the
you seen
real
that
name.
fucking shit where that chick got pissed off about her kid on the fucking
Oh my
airline?
A B C D E.
Oh my god, there's 346 fucking people that are named that in the United States.
What?
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
ABCDE.
Yeah, Absidy. That's what
Yeah,
she
it's supposed
said.
to be
Absidy?
That's what she
Yeah.
said her name is. Absidy.
That's how she
I
pronounced
was like,
it.
you have
Absidy.
set your fucking kid up for a
I'm
lifetime.
going to
of
change
fucking-
my name
That's
to
a
Elemental P.
I love
That's a
that.
lifetime of failure.
That's
I was thinking XYZ.
But you can call me Lemon-Ope.
Living nope. I like that.
Of course you would. That's weird.
I'll take X. Gonna give it to you.
First we let it rock, then we let
What's
it
your name?
Go!
stop. Go, baby, go.
Nigga, we in a restaurant. Why are you yelling? Yo, bitch, give me some water.
And then he had to start smoking crack.
reindeer.
The first time I saw that, I was just like, well, he has lost it. Like, he's gone.
Have you seen him on the fucking the ride? Like that's just really him, the voice and the yell and everything. Yeah, he rides that slingshot ride. Said they have the camera on him. He's like, oh, shit! No, you gotta watch it, dude. It's fucking great. Just search DMX on slingshot.
I'm doing it.
Because he's like, yeah, we got this, yeah. And then it takes off. He's like, oh! Nigga!
Wasn't me.
Now I wish Corey was here.
That's
Corey'd be
one.
like, that's one.
That's one, sir.
Oh shit. God damn.
He's about to hyperventilate. Has it even started yet? No.
I changed my mind.
Well, there's his new song.
Yep.
That'll be his comeback.
Be a platinum hit.
We did that.
G's up.
Give it right here. Give it right here.
They act like they
That's
just
gonna be.
survived a
That's gonna be.
drive-thru.
Dude, that's gonna be DMX's comeback hit song called Slingshot.
Slingshot.
Is he fucking or is he about to die? Like,
Could you imagine him fucking? If that's what he sounds like on the slingshot.
hey boy, slow down. You gonna mess around, come too fast, maybe get mad and clench up my butt cheeks and rip your dick off.
We did that.
G's up.
You oozed outside.
This took a very weird turn from DMX riding the slingshot.
I had to combine.
Butt cheeks.
I had to combine where Eddie Murphy had the nightmare that he goes to Hollywood and finds out Mr. T is gay.
Oh shit.
Dude, have you ever watched Eddie Murphy Delirious from back in the 80s?
Yeah,
Like,
it's been a very
Oh
long
my
time. And
God.
I've fried a lot of brain cells since then.
It's a pretty good show. I like it.
by the way, the one thing that was talked about was the fear of you stopping smoking weed.
Yeah, that's
that was you?
Yeah, that was me. That was me. I know I'm not smoking with anymore.
I love that Tucker now. We are
Oh yeah,
we are 45 minutes into this, and Tucker now has frame of reference of who you are.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know.
I love it. I love it. This makes me fucking happy.
I'm over here like, okay, it's another comedian guy.
No, that's
And we're not going to talk about comedy. That's all I do.
shit.
What's your next show, Sidetrack? Well, we already know.
Oh shit.
By the way, what's up with the shit of PG shutting down?
Dude, that fucking
some
sucks,
horseshit. I saw that.
man.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Did they just not do enough business
I
there?
think so.
I think it's just not enough local support
I
going
think
out.
the lady from Lamasco's bought it though.
Really?
Amy?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
I have no idea. All I did was see that it was shut down.
Maybe that. I mean, honestly, maybe that could change it. Maybe like different ownership, management of it.
It might, but
I only ever went there that one time
I fucking
to see your guys'
I love
show.
Todd,
that you
man.
did.
He's very passionate about everything,
Yeah,
like
Todd was
just
down for
everything
it all day.
A
local.
little too much every once in a while.
Still, I've been
But
to a
that's
lot of
just
places.
it. That's just it. Maybe he had too much passion and not enough business sense
Yeah.
to meet the passion.
Yeah,
And,
you gotta have.
I mean,
a little
and
bit,
I don't mean that disrespectfully or to be an insult. I just
Yeah.
mean that as, dude, you can have the best intentions in the world, but if you can't generate the financial backing for these interests, then you end up with just interests and nothing to move it.
fucking
so.
sucks. It's a
Yeah,
fun
man.
Little, it's a fun little place.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I love
when
PJ.
I'd only
Hello?
been there the one time. It
Yeah.
just,
I've been there for a lot of local metal shows. I'm the fucking big asshole that's always headbanging by myself. I don't give a fuck.
I DJ'd there a few times with the crew.
see, and that's weird to me because like you walk in and you look at that place and you think, and someone says metal shows and you're like,
Yeah,
what?
it's yeah.
It's a cool little spot.
I mean, it is, but that's not what you think. Like it's,
Have you been to Mo's house?
well, I don't even know what that is.
It's on Haney's Corner.
Yeah, it's right behind Boca.
I gotta go there. I ain't been there yet. I'm gonna have to
Dude,
go there.
it's a cool fucking spot.
Yes, I'm gonna check it out.
Like it's a spot where you just go hang out. It's all nice chairs, like couches and shit. Just hang out. They have some nice cocktails and
that neighborhood over that way is where I'm from. Like Mo's that way.
That's where
Yes.
little Knubsie used to cut the lawn with scissors.
Yeah, that was me.
so that's why that lot looks like shit now. It's like right next to
'Cause
Lowe's.
he ain't there to
with
maintain it.
scissors.
I gotta go. There's a I think Torin knows and Tori know Mo.
Oh, she's cool. Yeah, she's bought Boca now.
She bought both.
Wait. Time out.
Originally
Mo.
from Lamasco's.
White girl, dark hair.
Big girl.
Yes, I love her. I met her through God. But my lesbian friend table at Pistons that we watch football with, and all them. I love these girls, man. They're so fucking awesome. But I met her through them, and she was fucking killer,
Mo's
dude.
cool as shit.
We stood there like we were talking, like we were having political discussion and all this, and we were talking about like we both had the same opinions about how people need to get over this being offended about
Jesus
every
Christ.
goddamn thing, and like
Me-
just because
me
you're
and
offended
Tyler-
doesn't mean you're fucking right.
Me and Tyler had
No.
had a good conversation about that coming back from St. Louis last night. How the world is just fucking retarded now.
I
Yeah,
really wish people would come to the conclusion, like come to
these
the, like
fucking
Jesus.
dude. There
Like,
are
okay,
there
I
are
don't know
cunts.
enough about this to have a fucking proper opinion,
Hey,
so I'm gonna shut my fucking
look,
mouth.
hey, this
Jesus
right here,
Christ.
this
You
right
can
here,
be like all of them. Just keep arguing with no
this
knowledge.
what I'm getting
Oh
ready.
my God.
This what I'm getting ready to talk about.
Hello?
This what I'm getting ready to talk about. This is the kind of shit that delegitimizes that the whole Me Too movement.
Pound.
That women, the pound Me Too. But no, this right here. There are
Fucking
three
Neil
women.
deGrasse
There are
Tyson.
three women accusing Neil deGrasse Tyson. Did you see his
Oh,
rebuttal?
yeah, his
He
rebuttal.
released an entire statement about it. And he goes, "This
I
is
haven't seen
exactly.
This is exactly
These
what
are the
happened.
exact
These are-
interactions.
yeah.
Blah blah blah." And one girl, she had the solar
tattoo.
system tattooed on her shoulder, and he gets excited about that, and he's like pointing out the stuff on her arm, and then he lifted the little sleeve part of her dress on her shoulder to see Pluto.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
And she's trying to say that he sexually assaulted her, and he was like,
My grandpa
"Are
did worse
you
than me, and I didn't
kidding
even
me,
accuse him.
dude? That's the kind of bull."
Right there. You gotta hold your hand, son. Lock that
You
shit tight.
were you were gonna speed right past that.
Oh God, I was.
Lock that shit in
Let's
tight.
just take a moment to inhale that.
Bulldog was on the
Look,
fucking
I'm
fast
from
lane.
Mississippi. It's a thing.
You don't do that in there. We love family down here.
He's in
Goddamn,
that,
boy.
Bulldog's in that HOV lane. Like, nope, fuck you guys.
I don't have time for your real stories.
I got my blow up doll on the passenger seat. HOV.
Ever see two fingers can do, baby?
But
That's
Anyway.
true, man.
dude, like that kind of shit. What's the purpose?
Money,
Fucking 15
Money.
seconds of fame. That's
Pretty
all
much.
it is.
money. That's nuts.
Here's what I think.
Money.
Here's what I think. If anyone, man or woman, makes any kind of sexual assault or rape allegation against someone, an absolute thorough investigation does need to be done. But you need to be fully aware if you're the person that makes that claim, if it is found that you have made false allegations, you will get hit with the same sentence as either someone who commits sexual assault or rape. Depending on what you claim, you're now rolling the dice.
Because you've done it to them.
Right.
That's fucking
exactly.
crazy.
Like, they're never going to be they're never going to be able to clear their name.
Right. All someone has to do is point their finger and say your name, and you're fucked.
Problem is, we don't get that even much of a offense for rape. We get like what, a year or two?
No, rape generally carries between 4 and 6 years, I think,
Unless
depending
you're
on the
Brock
degree.
Turner.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Well, dude, yeah,
What the
and
fuck,
that
Like 6
I don't
months
get.
probation.
I don't
Yeah.
get. There
I like that
was
you- I like-
proof. There was proof. He admitted what he did.
He got Saul doing it, and then the judge was like, "Well, we don't want to fuck up his life by doing this." It's like
Right.
her life
And
does not really matter.
That one.
That's
That
called
one
rich
really.
parents.
Yeah.
Rich
That
parents.
one really. I was like, you've
What
got
the
to be
fuck?
fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Like now, that can make me understand
Well, who
that
likes
that right
rich?
there. Just that one story is the need for the Me Too movement. Just that one story.
yeah.
Okay, but now you have all of these false allegations. Oh, also, now that Brett Kavanaugh has been appointed to Supreme Court Justice, look how fast all that bullshit went away. It's a non-story now. Nobody wants to discuss
they're
it.
gonna
Blah, blah.
say everything
Meanwhile,
got
that
paid
bitch, hold on. Meanwhile, that Blasey Ford bitch, whatever, was caught lying so many goddamn times in her statements when they were being read. Like she would be asked a question and then she would contradict the original report that she had said, and then they would read back verbatim what she said. This was a woman that did this too, and she was like, I find what you are trying to do completely reprehensible.
They don't lie.
Men and women both lie.
I know a bunch of them that do.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just that kind of shit. Like, and it's such
A lot.
I get that it's such a touchy subject, and everyone wants to use this fucking term, my truth. Fuck your truth. There is only the truth.
Yeah.
And until both or all sides involved in whatever this is are having the conversation, you can't get the truth. Your truth is only a matter of perspective. Like a woman who Neil deGrasse Tyson touched her shoulder looking for Pluto in the solar system,
that's all fucking
and she wants to equate that to rape. I'm sorry, I have several close friends who would like to have a conversation with you, miss.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you guys could all work out the difference between what happened to you and what rape actually is.
Yeah.
Because when they start telling you what happened to them,
He knows.
Oh, I know. Grandpa.
is this real?
Of course.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh yeah.
Is this real?
Yeah. I don't give a shit.
Really?
I've had a lot of fucked up stuff. I just roll with it. It's like fuck it.
God damn.
Like
But hold on.
He's from Mississippi.
No, for real. Like,
You ain't gotta whisper. I can hear you. I know I'm from Mississippi. I lived there 20 some odd years.
so, I mean, that's one thing that pisses me off too, is the stigma that we as men get way more than women do. Like, if a woman says she was sexually assaulted or raped or anything like that, there's automatic, it's almost an automatic ingrained empathy.
Yeah.
And if a man starts to talk about that, immediately that conversation is uncomfortable for people. And they're like, well, man, sometimes bad shit happens. Can you imagine saying that to a female rape victim? Oh, sometimes bad shit happens.
I had a similar
Bitch, what? The fucking villagers will be along with the torches and pitchforks shortly.
Oh,
yeah.
And that feminist got punched on YouTube in that the Red Dead Redemption video.
What?
You didn't see the dude got banned for punching a feminist when that was, on YouTube. They banned him from YouTube because he punched a feminist on Red Dead Redemption.
Wait, what?
The ladies that do that when they do that little walk thing, he ran up to one and punched her in the face and started beating her down, and they banned him on YouTube.
Wow.
But he's back now.
Because it's a video game. They banned him over footage of a video game. Something he did in a video game.
I shouldn't have talked about me fucking torching that gang next. I'm
Were they black or white?
No, YouTube.
I'm not releasing that.
Okay.
Right,
I'm not releasing that information.
Hold on. Yeah. So YouTube banned him because of what he did, because of footage of what he did in a video game.
Yeah, he ran up and punched her.
The fuck?
Have they never heard of Postal Tubes? I fucking pissed on midgets and killed Gary Simmons in that game. Like, I should have been banned.
I fucking pissed on midgets.
Like, fucking, like...
That's like a lifelong dream of mine.
I don't know where we went with that. Like, where the
I was
fuck?
talking about is
We were talking about the sexual assault thing. Like, he just fucking brought his up.
I don't give a shit, man. I've had a real life. Fuck it, I go with it. I had another incident that I could tell you about, and it's a bet I like to do with my friends. I can guarantee I can tell you a story about a young boy being anally penetrated, and you'll laugh. Yeah, I know that's a terrible setup for a
Hold
joke.
on.
I know it's a terrible setup for
Challenge
a joke.
accepted, because I'm
Challenge
like,
accepted. It is okay.
What?
Just go with it. Well, I could tell this story because it's a real story and it happened to me when I was a child. So, but like me and my fucking, like, I grew up in a farm in Mississippi, of course, out in the country, and like we had a chicken coop, and around the chicken coop there was some trees and shit and like bushes and stuff, and me and my cousins would go out there and we'd climb a tree. It was like our little tree. So like I'm up in my tree, it's a big viney motherfucker, and like my mom hollers out the back, she's like, hey, you know, come in and get some lunch. So they all kind of like scattered down and shit, and I fucking started going down my tree, and I slipped and fell. And as I like fell, like a branch kind of caught the back of my hoodie, or like not my hoodie, I'm wearing a hoodie, holy shit, Stone. But it grabbed the back of my fucking shirt, and it like started choking me. So I'm sitting there like hanging from a tree. I know, a white kid hanging from a tree.
hold on, time out. Nubsie's getting like aroused right now. He's like, wait, so you're being choked? And
He's like,
and
wait,
you're gonna get
go
anally
back,
penetrated?
slow down,
Like,
tell me a little bit softer, look at me as you say it.
Eye contact.
Eye contact. Oh shit! But I'm sitting there hanging from a fucking tree, and like I started panicking. I started like jerking my fucking, like bouncing up and down, and my shirt collar finally ripped, and I fell towards the ground. I was about 10 foot above the ground. But I tell you all that because my uncle, like, we used to have snakes that would get in the fucking chicken coop, and there was bushes out there, and he'd go out there and he'd trim the fucking bushes, you know? So thanks to just fucking karma and my fucking terrible ass luck, I so happened to land in a seated position on the ground on top of a stump that he had cut. That was a tree, like a little bush, and it went right up my asshole.
At least it wasn't like a whole branch.
No, it was enough to fucking like make me go get stitches and shit. Like it was about
what the fuck?
Yeah, I got anally raped by a fucking bush.
Mother Earth.
He was in Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's a very difficult movie to watch now. I'm a victim of that shit. It's very hard. Me too, motherfucker.
Hashtag.
Pound me too.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh my
hashtag
God.
that tree got no consent.
But yeah, like I fucking like I knew
Hashtag
it.
no consent.
Yeah, I knew in that moment I was not gay because like I tried to like jump up off of it and like I reached back and there was a hole in my pants and shit in my underwear and blood on my fingers. So yeah, I had to like crawl into the fucking back porch and go up in the fucking trailer. And my mom had to take me. You know, I was like 7 years old at the time. She had to take me to the hospital. I know what you're thinking, like fucking 7 years old, bloody asshole in Mississippi. It usually means uncle got wild, but nah, just my terrible luck in a fucking bush, man. But yeah, that's a real story. It's good times. Fuck it.
So, how's your day going?
It's a lot better.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Life's gotten only shittier, slightly better since then.
That's
Fuck.
crazy. That is.
Yeah.
When I think I've like possibly heard some of the craziest shit I could ever hear on this show.
Yeah.
Somebody just comes along and they're like, "Oh, check this out!" Like, it's,
And I stole that at, I told that at Stoners, and that was an interesting reaction in Boonville.
I'm sure people were probably
They
like,
didn't know how to take it. I was like, fuck it, man.
Well, that's like, when you first made mention of your grandfather, I was just like, okay, he's making a Mississippi
whatever.
joke. Okay, whatever. I get it. That's funny. And all of a sudden, you keep going with this, and I'm like, wait, is there something here? Like,
Yeah.
is it real?
Do you need to get it off your chest?
No, I just put it in my sets. Fuck it. It's therapy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck it, man.
that's real.
Yeah, like I talk very openly about my life, and I'm very open about my past and my addictions and shit like that, because I figure if I'm very open about being a heroin addict for 5 years and getting off of it, maybe that's inspiration for somebody. Like fuck it.
See, 5 years.
Yeah, I was on.
See, man, I talked about I did a 3-part series on this show.
Yeah.
Where I talked about the differences between Bulldog Malenko versus Rob Walter. And I did heroin for 9 months when I was 17, and I remember I can still feel that. I can still fucking taste it. Like I know.
Yeah.
And that I'm 39. I'm gonna be 40 in March, and
It's
I can still 23 years ago. Still.
Yeah, I've been off of it 3.5 years.
Yeah.
I slipped up
But
once,
you,
like
like-
2.5 years ago.
But yeah, you did that shit for 5 years. Mine
That's
was
fucking-
just 9 months, and
Oh.
I know what it did.
Yeah,
And
and
it's-
it was ridiculous. It was a fun thing, but I recently like started working out because I listened to Joe Rogan, so I tried to do like
Dude.
the Sober October thing.
Yeah.
And it turned to sort of Sober October really quick. Like I just didn't ever give up weed. I kind of tried to give up drinking, but I challenged myself to go to the gym 22 times in a month. And I fucking started, like, my veins got really big. I was like, man, I wish I would have worked out when I shot up. I never would have fucking missed. It's like, holy shit. Like, people, I like trying to fuck with people's heads. It's like, I just love it. It's fucking great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good setup there. I like that.
Yeah. I'm definitely the most.
Dude, I because if you ever get the chance or you want to or whatever, if you listen to that, you will get a deeper understanding of me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
I'm
a huge fan of anyone that can take trauma and tragedy in their life and
just-
fucking put a spin on it and try to make it work to their advantage. Because at the end of the day, if you just sit in loathing and self-pity, you're not doing yourself or anyone else any good.
No.
And I understand. Look, I still deal with depression all the time. Like right now, here just recently, the past few days, I've been slipping into that fog. And like this is therapy for me. I love when these guys come in and fucking we do the show, and it is therapy because no matter what, I just get to talk and fucking do whatever. And doing the show kind of forces me to interact with the
I've been raped.
It's gonna be the mint.
Just to clarify for everyone listening right now,
we were taking
Tucker
a
was
picture.
doing a Snapchat, and he's getting all three of them in the Snapchat, and Josh looks at the camera and goes, "I've been raped."
I whispered it, you know.
Oh
that
my
way.
god!
Trying to be subtle.
Just subtle about it.
Yeah.
Duh.
But yeah, man, I truly, that's, to me, that's an admirable thing when people can take shit like that. And
A lot of people take this the wrong way, but one way that I learned to really get over shit is that we're all kind of like insignificant in the grand scheme
Yeah,
of things. This
absolutely.
doesn't mean
Yeah.
shit.
Look at the size of this planet.
Like
We ain't
it's
shit.
I'm not shit. My life doesn't mean shit. When everyone dies that knows me, it's over. It's like fuck it, whatever.
that's what I've tried to explain to people. I'm like, look, unless you are one of the less than 1%.
Not even
of
that.
people.
It's all.
It's like a
fuck it.
0.0001% of people that have ever existed that when they die. Did you just watch it? What did he? Okay, people.
He said it. I added it.
Tucker sent this chat or this Snapchat. It's just a picture. Knubsie's throwing up the fucking too sweet for the Bullet Club, and Josh is pointing at himself, and it's just the caption on the picture says, "Hanging with these idiots. He's been raped. LOL." Oh my god. Oh, good.
See, now I know we can be friends.
Oh wow. Tucker, how are we not on Snapchat together?
I don't know.
You don't have the B-Dog at B-Dog Unchained on there.
Oh no, I did that. I thought I looked for you, but I didn't think about the Bulldog Unchained.
Yeah,
Shit
that's
got
the one
real.
that I use mainly.
No, you never post nothing.
I do sometimes.
I do every
Like
once in a
when
while.
I was
whenever,
talking about
like whenever
my
the
shit
police
just in
added you.
case.
yeah. When the Evansville Police Department when they followed me, I was like, Evansville
yeah.
Police Department, once they add me or trying to add me on Snapchat. You trying to get pictures of my sweet, sweet titties?
What's your Snapchat?
I don't have a Snapchat.
Get outta here.
I'm 32. I'm
I'm
fucking-
30.
I'm
behind on
36,
that
eat a
shit.
dick.
Almost 40.
I thought
I don't have.
I thought he was 47.
Oh,
47?
man.
What?
Yeah, like,
I'm
I
not
saw,
Bert Chrysler.
I saw it. I thought you posted happy birthday to Tucker, everybody. He's about to turn 47.
Oh yeah, you put us.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I was like, Tucker don't look 47, but he looks good for 47. Okay.
That's rich coming from Dave Attell over here.
Hey,
Oh my god! Oh my god! I have never made that connection, and now that's all I'm gonna see when I look at you.
Thanks. Now that's what I see
Skanks
with
for the
Andy,
memories.
motherfucker.
Oh,
You're welcome. Now you got Dave Attell. Everybody.
oh,
that's why am I David Till?
You look just
you
like
look
I don't look
just
like David Till.
like him.
I'm tan. He's not.
Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god!
You look
Okay,
like
so
David-
there's a slightly different pigmentation.
Okay, I'm sorry. You look like
You're a
David.
Mexican Dave Attell. Congratulations.
I'm sorry. You look like Dave Attell if he just like stuck to drugs and gave up on life. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, better. All right, little distinction.
Fucking savage.
Fucking savage. Yeah. Little Bo Peep Bambi ass motherfucker.
Hey, don't just be mad because I've slayed a Disney character and you haven't.
It's okay.
It's all good.
You didn't slay her. You couldn't slay her though.
No, I couldn't slay this tiny bit.
You couldn't do it.
No.
Hold on, time out.
He tried to slay
Time out.
her.
I'm thinking of something. Because I've had a Jasmine. Oh man, let's see here. What other like?
Bell.
I fucked a chick named Storm. Does that make me like an honorary X-Men?
Did you
Oh,
get any
see that
powers?
just
I say
Did
yes.
you get any powers?
that made it really weird in my
Nah,
head
she was
because
a squirter. That was fun.
oh Jesus.
I felt like I was actually doing
So
something
this is
for
weird
once.
Her name was Thunder.
because I have friends in Ohio. I have friends in Ohio, and like this lady has 2 daughters, and their names are Jordan and Storm, and so now it's like that's a weird connection in my brain. 'Cause
Okay.
I love those kids, and I'm like, oh god.
I've never fucked a kid.
No. I call them
I've
kids.
been fucked as a kid.
They're adults, but I fucked a cousin. Is that what you just
No, I said I've been fucked as a kid,
Oh.
but
Whoa.
not, you know.
Good God, man.
It's yeah. I like being unique. Fuck it, man.
Unique.
I'm very unique in motherfucking when it comes to
Unique
Evansville comedy.
New York.
Oh my God, right? Like
Yeah.
nobody
There's
here
nobody.
is ready for. So I was raped as a child by my grandfather.
No, I'm not gonna throw it. There's not a lot of comedy in that segment. The tree one's a little bit better because then I have the Evil Dead segue, so there's places to go from there. Well, yeah, now he's dead.
But you gotta do it real fast because then it doesn't make like people are already getting to conclusions. Better stop talking fast.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
I'd ask you to ask Knubsie about me because he's seen me a couple times, but I know he can't fucking remember it.
He doesn't even remember.
He doesn't even remember his own
sets.
shit.
Yeah.
He couldn't even remember the baby shark shit.
Maybe start shit. Yeah.
Jesus.
I did remember you tripping up the stage though. That's funny.
Yeah, that was real
You
great.
played it off pretty well. I like that.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, did anybody else feel that gravity surge in here?"
You played it off pretty well. Like he meant to do it.
Nah, there was no playing. I was just like, fuck, I was drunk. And I was, fuck it.
I was probably drunk too. Thank you.
I can't remember the comedian's name, but I went to the Funny Bone like back when it was open here. That was like late '90s,
There we
early
go.
2000s. Something.
There it was.
And a dude like one of the MC guy, which he was funny, but he was walking up the side of the stage, and I mean face down on the stage, ate shit.
Yeah.
I could not stop laughing to hear what the fuck he was saying for like 2 minutes of him being on the microphone. I was dying, and so my laughter is making the people around me laugh harder because they're trying to listen to this dude, and finally he just stands there and he stares off like at the back wall, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, man, but that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And he's like, I know, I'm giving you a moment. And that just made it worse. And like he literally goes, so our first comedian coming to the stage. Like he didn't even get to do his like full opening thing.
Oh
man,
shit.
they released the what was Rock on the Range Sonic Temple's lineup this week, and fucking Dice is gonna be there.
Oh
Yeah.
god damn,
I'm fucking excited,
dude!
and Pauly Shore.
Did you watch his new documentary thing? It's fucking cool, man.
I watched Adam Sandler's doing it, and it was really fucking good.
Did you ever see him do the Joey Diaz podcast?
Who?
Adam, fucking Pauly Shore.
Oh, he was on a bunch of them. He
Oh,
was
dude,
on-
no, he fucking. This was a great one.
Did Joey Diaz get him fucked up on edibles?
Yep.
Oh god,
freaked
he's gotta
out,
be
like,
hilarious.
No, dude, no. And he freaked out. He couldn't even talk. He was just walking out of the show. Just fucking left.
Joey, I don't know how anybody goes on his podcast.
Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is one name. Like that is Joe's first name. It's Joe Rogan. I don't think Joey Diaz thinks Joe Rogan has a last name.
I think it's whole name.
Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan.
Oh man,
Joe Rogan. That's what you got to understand about this. But I don't understand how anybody goes on the fucking, what is it, the Church of Today or something.
Church of What's Happening.
Yeah, Church of What's Happening. I don't know how anybody goes on that show without at least
dying.
first finding out what they're getting ready to get into.
They're
like
gonna fucking die.
If you know Joey Diaz enough to be invited on that show, that means you probably know Joe Rogan, and you should make a phone call. I'll be like, hey, Joe, I'm going to be going on Joey Diaz's show. And Joe's going to be like, bro, hold on. Have you ever done edible? Yeah, don't eat anything he hands you. It's a trap. That motherfucker eats like 18 times what normal people can. I don't know how he functions.
Yeah, Paulie did the whole little... he went to like your mom's house, Rogan, Joey.
The circuit.
That little circle.
That little circle. Fucking
they were all
Vaughn.
pretty good interviews. Theo,
love that
shit. Hilarious.
I like the joke he does about Mississippi when he's talking about, if you want to go to Mississippi, I'll save you a trip. Just go to your toilet, take a piss, stand in it, wipe yourself with the piss. Mississippi. I'm like, that's fucking fitting. That's a pretty fucking good explanation.
Who said that, Paulie?
No, fucking Theo Vaughn.
Oh, dude.
Gang.
I like that.
Yeah. Theo Vaughn's great.
He follows me on Twitter.
Does he?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
He probably thinks you're David Tell.
Probably does too.
He just had him on the other day too.
Oh, God damn it. I follow you on Twitter.
I know you
I haven't been on Twitter.
Your name's like Knubsie? Oh shit! I follow.
Since when did you start working at a bowling alley?
Ago.
Did you get bored?
I'm studying for a role.
Oh my God. It's good shit.
It's great. Talking about, I know, depression and shit earlier. I know I listened to your podcast and shit a little bit, and you all talking about acid, how you hadn't ever done it.
You know.
You should do it.
It scares me.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm
to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm 6'3", 390 pounds, and if I hit a stage of uncontrollable, the vicinity is fucked.
Like I've done acid in like a shit time.
I'll go through walls.
I've only had like 2 bad trips, 3.
But that's just it, man.
That's 2 or 3 too many times.
Right? Yep. That's one too many. Nope.
I just took like 4 hits like a month ago. And
A bad trip for me means that I come down and I'm
face.
looking at blood-soaked hands, wondering what the fuck I did. Like,
I mean, I've woke up in different cities before. Like, how the fuck did I get
yeah,
here?
I don't need that to happen either.
Well, that was a Zanbar. It just
Bulldog wakes up in fucking Maine. How the fuck did I get to Maine?
I started partying.
Wait, was my whole life a fucking dream and I actually continued playing hockey?
Where'd this fucking donkey come from? Whose is this?
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. It's fucking...
Oh. But the Rock and Range thing, I get to see the fucking Prodigy.
Nice.
They're going to be there. I'm pretty fucking stoked.
Smack my bitch up.
That's right.
I would go watch that 50-year-old motherfucker smack his bitch up.
Oh, they're still getting fucking down.
They
just
have
released
to.
a new album.
Dude, they're crazy.
That dude's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever
Fucking-
seen that original video? Actually understood it?
I've
Smack my
watched
bitch
it. It's been a long time. I've seen a lot of videos.
What's funny is they got attacked.
That's the one with the crabs and shit, right?
No.
Is that a different?
It's
okay.
the one where the person's going to the club and fucking some chick and doing coke and all kinds of crazy shit. And you end up and you find out in the end that it's really a chick.
Yeah.
I'd just rather go to a club and do coke.
No, I mean the video because they got attacked. They got attacked for appropriating rape and all of this shit, and they're like, "Wait!
Hey, look.
Go watch the fucking video."
So that's so weird to me because one of my favorite albums of all time is Core by Stone Temple Pilots, and the whole fucking album almost is glorifying date rape.
Where are we supposed to go with that?
Do what? Have you guys like never? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one with Plush, Creep. First of all, sex. I think it's Sex Type Thing is where he's literally like, I I said you shouldn't have worn a dress. I know you want what's on my mind. I know you like what's on my mind. The whole fucking song's about him forcing himself on this chick. It
really makes the fact you made eye contact maybe the whole time.
Yeah, right.
Very fucking awkward.
me and Nubs, man, we're in that zone.
Hey, I'm telling you, look.
You remember his story from like 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Hey, like I tell everyone, I don't fucking.
And now I have a joke to follow up with that stupid old fucking thing that used to get passed around on the internet. I'm not your daddy, I'm your grandpa. I am so sorry. I feel like a massive piece of human shit right now, but I can't help but laugh because you've been laughing about it. So this is okay. This is okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm not gay, but
fine.
$20 is $20.
It's too big for a cheeseburger.
He sucked my what? Hey, y'all want some cheeseburgers?
Oh man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, my prices have changed since moving up here. Being in Gymtown, all these motherfucking meth heads.
Dude,
Prices have plummeted.
at what age did you move up here?
3 years ago.
Okay,
I'm
so
very-
Gymtown had to be quite a fuck. When we talk about
See,
Gymtown, there are people that listen to this show that think we are exaggerating.
Gymtown is a fucking place unto itself.
It is a whole different world.
Like
inside
Gymtown
of the
reminds
city.
me of a little place in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's outskirts of Hattiesburg. It's called Petal, Mississippi. It like fucking like out of nowhere you just cross one track and it's like what the fuck just happened? Like it got real deliverancy real quick. It gets fucking weird. Like
Start
Hattiesburg is
start
like a
hearing
real
banjos.
rich, like yeah. Oh asshole, lubricated. Gets excited. Flashbacks.
God.
I'm not going to say anything. I'll just
You
stay
can't. You just stare.
Tucker's like, I can't even get
Water
any
bottles.
jokes.
Nah, I'm just going to play.
He's
it
like, man, I'm just why did we invite the fucking weed guy here? What the fuck? Yeah, you need to stop smoking, all right? Jesus Christ.
Well, now we know why he's trying to get away from it.
Hey, fuck, no.
Get off of him, Corey.
Right?
Yeah,
You give this man weed.
I'm telling you, I feel obligated like now. I was like, nah, I gotta bring this shit because he's broke. Don't want to. No, fuck you. It's just you didn't want to bring it, you fucking ass. You just didn't want to get caught with this shit. You didn't want to share. That's what it was.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
it was terrible. I was on the way to my fucking the stoner show fucking last month, and fucking I thought they were gone, so I was like, fuck it, it started snowing and shit, and I was staying in Mount Vernon at the time. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna make the drive anyway. I wanna go. It's a fun little venue. And fucking I'm on the Lloyd and shit, and it's fucking icing and all this shit, and fucking my car's a piece of shit anyway. It's fucking, so I'm driving extra slow, and I'm in the center lane coming up on like I'm out at St. Joe, and I had to shit. It just hit me. I was like, I gotta fucking shit. Like I gotta go. So I'm fucking driving. I'm trying to come up on the Fulton fucking exit, and it's gonna be a motherfucking photo
That's
finish.
a bad place to shit.
I don't give a fuck, man. I'll take a shit. I will shit anywhere rather than my pants. But I didn't get that option. Like I'm in the middle lane and there's this motherfucker behind me and there's a dude in the left lane. I'm coming up on the fucking exit and he's hauling ass behind me in my rearview mirror. And it's fucking icing and shit. And I see this asshole just fucking swerving in and out. I was like, he's gonna cause an accident. I fucking know it. Sure enough, he comes in the fucking right lane and fucking spins out in front of me. And he's about maybe 20 foot in front of me and spins and he's looking at me, and as we make eye contact, I shit myself. I just couldn't help it. And it wasn't like a hard shit. It was running and it was terrible. And he bounces off the wall and shoots back in front of me, and like I ran over his bumper, so I had to pull off on some road. I don't know, it was my fucking GPS ain't working, my phone's off. And like I'm still shitting myself as I'm going because I just couldn't stop. You know, once it started, it just couldn't fucking stop. So I fucking end up it's snowing and shit at this point. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And I'm into some random ass parking lot.
As soon as we made eye contact, I shit myself.
That's a fucking Rocky. That's a Rocky point.
Sometimes I come when I shit. Look at me. Make eye contact.
Oh shit. He was having a life-changing experience and so was I. Was like, fuck it, man. It's like I can't make
I'm
it
sorry,
up.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of me shitting
Oh,
myself.
it was fucking terrible. And like the whole way I'm driving, trying to find somewhere to change, I'm like, this is gonna make a fucking great bit. This fucking.
No, you go to no, sir. You owe me a pair of jeans,
No,
some boxers,
I wouldn't.
and some socks.
So this motherfucking. Luckily,
Why socks? Because that's what I
Because
like.
it
No.
ran down to him.
motherfucker, like I fucking hit a parking lot and fucking I don't even know where I was at. It was over somewhere near like Rabin Tire or some shit in the city.
I love that he said Rabin.
Rabin, whatever.
Rabin Tire.
I don't give a fuck. I don't speak Hoosier. I'm from fucking down south. I speak. You sure do got a purty mouth.
Oh, God damn it.
Motherfucker, I'm in the parking lot and it's snowing and shit, and I had like a change of clothes in the back, so I just got out, stripped, fucking wiped my ass with an old ass shirt, and got some of the shit off me, threw it in the fucking parking lot, took a sock off because it got on the sock, put some shorts on, jumped in my car. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to this motherfucking set. I'm going home and take a shower. But I just would have loved to have been the motherfucker that just discovered my shitty clothes the next day in a parking lot. You know, some homo had a rough ass night. What the fuck? I would have loved to see the look on that motherfucker's face.
They probably just think some homeless dude rolled through.
Just like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
my God.
Oh, yeah. Life,
Oh,
it stays
Jesus.
interesting. I learned at 32, I don't have control of my asshole anymore. Fucking Jesus.
At least not during life-changing moments.
I just, fuck, I don't even trust a fucking fart now.
Oh, I'm in that boat.
Oh,
I'm
man.
there.
You
Oh,
never, what are you
shit.
talking about? You never trust a fart. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
That's a
Every
life-
time
that's a
for me,
life
I'm like,
rule.
well, gonna gamble. All right, there was the trumpet of joy. I didn't shit my pants. Oh, there was no trumpet.
I can't wait.
It's just mud.
I can't wait to go back to Stoners and tell that story. You got to stand up this coming month. I'm
God damn it.
Definitely gonna let that.
Oh, okay. We're coming toward the end of the show. Nubsy,
Ready?
you got a
Which house is this week?
Nubsy flow for us this week?
It's no house. It's just a regular flow.
I would
Right
just,
on.
I would like to take a moment and apologize to Tucker. I've apparently fucked him up because he's been staring at that bottle for so long. He doesn't make eye contact with nothing. I'm very sorry. He's
No, I
just been
was
staring at that fucking water bottle.
Being quiet. I was
Tucker's
like,
sitting there going, my life is pretty good, man. I've had a charmed existence.
I'm glad
No,
I
I mean,
wasn't
I
born in
believe here. He's
Mississippi.
gonna be like, never invite that motherfucker back ever.
Oh no, we've all shit our
can't.
pants. It happens.
Oh, yeah.
I shit my pants at the bowling alley. Right?
You get that one, you're like, it's gonna be nice. Like, oh,
Mistakes were made.
I will be in the back.
Mistakes were made. All right. You ready?
I don't know if I can follow the shit story, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Good luck.
It's your boy. Cheer. And listen. It's 406. Yeah, to be precise. Flow hit you. So damn nice. I got this sip in the cup. Tripping up on the Dutch. Tell these girls they wanna sip on the nuts. They can get to the fuck. I ain't niggas around with you. I tell them tipping the cut. Nip to the tuck. Fuck them in their face and tell them which is up. Which way is down? Got the Joker looking at me like I'm such of a clown. Busting them rolls around. Cause goes around, comes around. But we going all down. That's what your baby do. Maybe to running through the club like crazy too. Maybe to we can just get a little love going on. Baby you. There's just a little bit of a slut. I can tell. Let me sip on this, yeah. You can tell.
I was like,
We
what
talk
was
about
that?
it. We talk it well. We can walk about it. You can walk up on these nuts if you want to walk about it. That's okay.
Walk up on these
I'm doing
nuts.
fine right now. Bitch, I'm swell.
I'm into that fetish.
How you been? Been since we seen each other. Yeah, I can tell. Looks like you gained some weight. Fat in the face and slim in the waist. Like the way you looking once you put my dick in between just to see how it tastes. Just a little beat of a throat. Just to see how it felt. Little Vince Vaughn action. Wedding crashers. You know, let's just be for real. And it's the thing we going to know. And everywhere we been going is flowed. And everybody know it's Nubby the Nubby. That your boy. Oh, it's slow. And that's just how it has to be. Baby, this is life. I'm a man. You probably gonna be my wife. I'm probably gonna cheat on you all night.
No idea.
Cause I don't give a fuck about love. And never gave a fuck about me. So I'm just gonna run through this club and try to fuck every hoe I see. Every one of those hoes I see. Cause I'm famous. Bitches know I got a name. It's
David
something
Tell.
that you need to go with. Whether I'm doing this shit
MC
for the
Insomniac.
showbiz or woe is me. It's everything that we could be. Would be better if you was by me. And by me, I mean riding all night till the daylight. We can go on with it. Please, you can be a whole lot better by me.
I'm trying to get all the bad ones out before Big John shows up.
Man. Does anyone else imagine him just standing in front of the like a mirror, just without a shirt, just doing that?
No, because I
That's
know
how-
he's at work, and I'm just wondering how many people around him actually can hear him. He's
What
doing
job are
this.
you at? You should do it at the bowling alley. I have a feeling the background noise would help.
I got the bowling alley.
You should do it when people are bowling.
I know, I can't.
Right next
Then
to
people
it.
will watch me and I get weirded by that.
I know, I've seen you on stage. You get really weird when people look at you.
I know, it's weird. I don't like it.
So this set's gonna go a lot better if everybody could like face the back of the room and not
Don't-
look at me.
Don't look at that mirror either.
Yeah, right.
I still see your eyes.
Because you shut your eyes.
It just
Not
close
from
your
my
eyes
show.
and imagine someone funny.
Yeah, just imagine that.
Imagine me if I was a successful David Tell. I'm sorry, I just can't get it out of my head. It's great.
I got your Ewok. It's cool.
Dude,
It's alright.
that shit is forever burned in my mind
Forever.
now.
It's in there.
Oh my
It's going to be great.
You're welcome.
I look a lot better than him, though. I look better.
All right.
I look a little bit better. I look a little bit better. I keep telling myself that every day.
I gotta be my own biggest fan.
I gotta be my own biggest fan.
You the sexiest motherfucker.
It's positivity, power, love. I'm about to turn into detonate.
Suppository powers.
Depository. I said that earlier. Depositories. He said observatories. Tucker corrected both of us.
He remembered it. Like he knew it was coming back. He went right back to like, fuck you. I
Fuck
said
you.
observatory.
He said, we got it already go.
God.
Oh shit.
Dude, Josh, thanks for coming in, man. This has been a blast. We definitely have to get you back in here.
Thanks for having me. Y'all gotta get Andy in here too. Cause he needs
I
to-
know.
I told him I'm serious. I'll Sherpa him. I don't give a shit. I'm a strong guy. He gives me enough money. I'll carry him up the fucking steps. I told him.
I'm telling you right now, when you feel that sword in your back, you're going to wish you had never agreed to that.
When he pitches your kidneys.
Right?
I'm like, oh, Grandpa, is that you?
Lower, Grandpa. Lower.
Lower.
That's a dimple in my back, not my asshole.
That's just fat.
You just cover over, make it like a cop meat sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, if it's grandpa, it'd be the right height difference there. He's carrying him on his back, so literal flashbacks.
Yeah.
I'll bring the hoverboard.
Yeah.
Fucking Emily on a hoverboard.
Oh Jesus.
Still, just the image of that just makes me happy. Just to think about.
Sounds
Could you
great.
imagine him on one of those little lime scooters that's all over like big cities now?
The what?
They get like now they've got like electric scooters like all over big cities, like St. Louis, Indy, Nashville, all of them. You rent these little fucking scooters. It's literally a scooter, and they go like 20 miles an hour. But could you imagine him on one of those, like reaching up to the thing, legs dangling?
No, I don't need Andy Imlay able to travel at 20 miles per hour.
No, he has a car. And he
Right, that's bad enough. No.
Yeah, that's one Uber ride I wouldn't want.
Dude, all of a sudden you hop in the car and you see a whole bunch of hand controls up on there, and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Hi, welcome to my car." You're like, "Oh shit! They gave Josh Blue a driver's license. Fuck, we're
Oh,
screwed."
shit. The first time I met him, like I never fucking knew him. It was at like the PG show where I met like Torrin and Corey and David Tell and everything, and fucking and like he rolled up with a fucking Superman shirt, and I looked at Corey. I didn't know he was a comedian. I was like, he doesn't realize how ironic the Superman shirt is, right? He's like, yeah, he does. You know?
Just ask him.
Man, I just want to like make a Christopher Reeves reference so bad.
And he'll beat you with like 5 more.
Yeah. I've learned that about Andy. It's great.
Yeah, his savagery knows no bounds. He doesn't give a fuck. You got to realize that, like, he and I don't know if you've heard me really talk about. We grew up
Yeah,
together.
he's talked to me. That's
Yeah.
why he's very adamant. Like, man, fuck them stairs. He needs to get me on that goddamn podcast. He's known me long enough.
right.
You should carry him.
I carried his ass up the stairs for Deadpool, and I'm never doing that again. Nope.
Oh, fuck.
My fucking kidneys are still bruised. All I did, like literally after I carried him up, I looked at Megan and I was like, "You're fucking suicidal." Like that's just ridiculous. How great of a woman does she have to be to take that? Jesus Christ. It's like the Jim Jeffries joke where he's talking about his friend that had cerebral palsy. He's like, now I know why the rest of his body doesn't work. Everything's going to his dick.
Not enough blood flow to control of the shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
All right.
He was on Theo's podcast the other day, and it was fucking
Jim?
hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, it was Jim and Theo together. Fuck.
Jim Jeffries is just fucking awesome. Like, I love when he's like, when he's talking about like his internal monologue, and he goes, "Where's me passport? Can't punch women in the face." Just that random shit. He's like, and then he goes, I was with the prostitute, and I didn't have my toothbrush, and I asked her to use a toothbrush. It's like, you just had macaque in your mouth. Give me a fucking toothbrush. Like, she's a prostitute. If I pay her enough money, I can burn her. Like, I'm not talking about dousing her in petrol and setting her up, but, leave a nice mark. Let people know you were there. God damn.
Oh, shit.
All right. I think that's our jumping off point.
Nice.
It was awesome to have you in. Yeah, burning strippers, man. Or throwing bricks at them.
Fuck it,
Or
why
hookers. Yeah, hookers. Yeah.
It's not like it's not been a normal podcast.
Right.
Anyway. Fuck it.
Fuck no. I can't remember if I've ever had a normal podcast.
Well, at least this one.
I only have
racist.
one show. I only have one podcast, like, of Bulldog Unchained that I'm just like, that's the worst one. Like, I can pinpoint it in my brain. It was so fucking dreadfully boring. And I tried, man. I tried. I really put forth the effort to make it happen. And
You mean the day they went Knubsie flow for 45 minutes because I wasn't here? You can say it. It's okay.
no, dude, it was just. I almost didn't upload it. Like, it was that bad. Like, I was about to wait for them to leave and, like, emergency call someone to get over here immediately to do a backup show. That bad.
Damn, Torrin and Corey, y'all need to step it up.
No, that would be racist podcast number 5.
Right. Those are always fun.
That was the first one I was here for. Was racist podcast number 5.
All right. I am the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast with Tucker Harvey,
What up?
Knubsie Slow,
It's your boy one.
and our special guest, Josh McNinch.
I've been raped.
God damn it. That's it. We'll be back next week. And later.
Show's over, motherfuckers.